Alright guys, so here's the deal. I just bought today, I just got the Cowboy Studio 2,222 watts. They're all halogen, or they're all fluorescent, as you can see. And I feel like an idiot because I just recorded 20 minutes of me opening up the box and kind of walking you guys through the process of trying to put this together, because I've never put this together. A lot of people on Amazon, when I ordered it, it's about $250 for this setup, have complained about the poor quality of the materials, and I'm not disagreeing with them by any means. So far, everything's gone pretty smoothly. So what you get for $250 is what they say, 2,222 watts of fluorescent lighting. It comes with 2 small stands and a softbox. The small stands feel pretty sturdy, but the boom stand, which I haven't figured out how to put together yet, I mean, it sounds like there's something already broken on it. So that's a little discouraging, and it's very cheaply made. The most discouraging thing so far that I've come across right now is, do you see this mound of boxes I have here? This is a mound of boxes for lights. That's a big mound of boxes. They don't come with like any type of pouches or something that you could put your lighting in. And if you don't properly put them back in their box and mount them right in this bag, it's not going to work. So this right now, this is frustrating. And then on top of this mound of boxes, that means setting up and taking down is not going to be easy. So step one on this, or the main thing I'm going to say here, is this is definitely, from what I can tell right now, this is not an on-the-go lighting. This is studio lighting right here, because you put this on the go, it's going to be a pain in the butt to take apart and put back together. So right now I'm trying to figure out how to put the softbox together. I kind of feel like an idiot because I can't really. I haven't figured out how to do the softbox quite yet. I got a general idea of what I'm doing here, but this softbox is a piece of crap from what I can tell so far. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Number one, all these rods are bent, but my biggest thing is right here, and if you guys can see, let me just make sure you guys are able to see here. This is how you secure the top of the softbox, by taking this piece of Velcro and overlapping on top here. But they made a nice one here, as you can see. So if you can see, and it goes in there snugly and connects here. But then they take these crappy Velcro pieces that look like they're about to break, and you have to make your own pouch. That's retarded. I don't like that at all. So yeah, I'm gonna try to put the softbox together. I'm gonna come back at you guys and see if I can figure this thing out. You can see I got one softbox put together. It's not easy to do, so I'm gonna walk you through the process the best I can. This is a really crappy softbox, probably one of the crappiest softboxes I've ever seen in my life. It feels like it's gonna break. When you put when the rods connect to the actual light, per se, they bend so much it feels like they're about to snap, and it doesn't feel like they'd last long. So I don't know how many shoots of taking it apart, putting it together, taking it apart, putting it together you would get before one of those might have snapped on you. So, but I've heard that Cowboy Studio has pretty decent customer service, so that's always a plus. Never had to find out for myself. So let's try to get these. Let's try to show you how. So bring out the softbox, and then you have this little squishy thing in the center, and it fits on top of the softbox. So it's a little bit difficult to get on, but not too bad once you figured it out. So there we go. Now, step one when setting up the softbox is to make sure that your light is set up right, because if you leave it at an angle, it's not going to look right once you get the softbox put together. I'll tell you that right now. And I already had that problem where the softbox was at this weird angle and there's nothing I could do about it. So now let's try to put all the pieces together here. Go on and you slip this in and then Velcro it. I don't understand why they put Velcro to lock this thing in. This is just, it's really, really crap. I don't understand why they couldn't make 4. And maybe someone out there understands, and maybe I'm just stupid and I don't know shit about photography. And then you stick that in. So the first one goes in pretty easy. It's the next 3 that are torturous. So let's see if I can get it in there. And this thing is just so flimsy feeling. And I mean, you really have to bend it to get it in there. And my biggest thing to tell you guys is be careful when you're trying to bend it. Like, I just now cut my thumb trying to put it in there. You guys really can't see it, but it literally, I tried to put it into the hole, it slipped. You have to really manhandle it, and it just cut right into my thumb. Ugh. Alright, that's kind of frustrating. So, you can get hurt trying to put this thing together, which is not good. But then again, you're paying $250 for 2200 watts of lighting. So, I mean, what do you expect for that little bit amount of money? Oh my god, this is... Alright, alright. And last but not least, let's get this last one in and see how it looks. Alright. Make sure you probably don't want to put any bulbs in until after you connected this. And man, look at my thumb. Like, it's just, look at this. Can you see that? Yeah, it's probably, the focus is probably way off. Let's see if we can focus it in here. No. There you go. You see that? That's because of that's, wow. So be careful when you're putting these softboxes together. So as you can see, I got these 4 put in, and yes, it's fairly secure on the back, but you got to make sure you line this up right, or this thing will be like, even right now it's a little bit off-centered. Actually, it's not horribly off-centered, but it's definitely off-centered. So we'll put these 2 to the side, and then it's got the crappy cover on the front, but I'm not even gonna throw those on. So all of that, wow. So we're going to put these 5 light bulbs in here real quick. And we will try to turn them on. And the light bulb's going fairly easy, but the light bulbs just feel so cheap. So alright, so we got all the light bulbs in. Now let's set up our boom. So I'm guessing this is our boom. Man, this thing just feels so cheap. Look at this. Come on. There we go. So secure that. Now I'm guessing this mechanism right here, it connects here. So we'll go on maybe not, maybe so. Yeah. So this secures nice and tightly. Now, I've never put together a boom, so you just have to hold with me for a second, because I kind of have no idea. Sandbags, wow, these things are crap. They look like the sand would just, too much, it looks like more than like 2 pounds of sand, and they would just break right through this thing. Wow. So I get some real sandbags. I wouldn't use these at all. Now let's see what happens next. And that's the part I'm a little bit confused about.